Smokable herbs. That's what I was going to talk about. Now, there's many different herbs, and I don't fucking know if I'm about to pronounce any of these wrong or right, but I have a bunch of them that I've dabbled into. There's stuff like Kanna, Damiana, Mugwort. You can get lavender. You can smoke mint, chamomile. A lot of them you can make tea out of. Yerba mate. It's spelled yerba mate. Yerba mate. My one boy from Chile says they pronounce it yerba mate. Yerba mate, I think. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I mean they're all cool. So I'll go in a different like things that they kind of do. So basically, my favorite smokable herb that's non-psychoactive. So we're not talking about ganja. We're not talking about THC weed. Would be Damiana. Um, Apparently, like the fucking Native Americans and shit used to smoke this shit back in the day. It's non-psychoactive. However, it when you do smoke it, it promotes sense of well-being or satisfactory state. Um, so if you've smoked DMT before, it's kind of like when you get out of a fucking DMT trip, you just feel fucking satisfied with the goddamn world. Like, man, life is fucking good. Life is fucking chill as hell, man. Like, I'm chilling, dude. That was dope, you know? You're not like fucking high or drunk or fucking whatever you want to call it, a fucked up state. You're sober. It's non-psychoactive, so you're still sober after you smoke Damiana, but you just feel chill. You just feel good. Your satisfactory state, man. You know, you're fucking satisfied. I don't know. But yeah, Damiana, man, I do like me some Damiana. And another thing with Damiana, which is great if you're into conserving weed, you can mix it 50-50 with your weed or however you want, but it's very common, and I do this a lot too, is when you're rolling up, you can you can put 50% of weed in the J or blunt, and then you can also put 50% Damiana in that shit. And it's just nice for you can, like I said, if you're into conserving weed, that shit is fucking good, man. Because I always say, like, even when like a backwood or some shit, man, there is no reason you need to be facing an eighth of weed in a backwood. There's no need to just face all that at once. Like, if you're soloing a backwood, man, you don't need to smoke an eighth unless you just want to be non-productive and just dead and couch locked for the next 3, 4, 5 hours. Like, man, if you're into that, maybe you want to go to bed or some shit, man. Fucking face an eighth wood, man. All power to you. But I'm just saying, man, there is no need to consume that amount of weed. Even if you don't care about conserving, you don't care about the price, or you don't care. Like, you have as much weed as you want. There's just still no need to I mean, shit, there's really not even a need to face a whole gram in a fucking blunt all at once. But unless, like I said, you want to have a fucking couch lock and just be not productive for however long. So Damiana is great because you can, in my opinion, I like the act of smoking. The act of smoking I enjoy just as much, well, maybe not just as much, but I enjoy the act of smoking just like I enjoy the effects that I get from smoking, whatever it may be, whatever the substance may be. And so what the fuck was I saying? So basically, if you don't want to get super goddamn baked, but you still want to fucking roll up a huge ass wood, or you want to roll a J. Well, say you want to let's say you want to face a fucking solid ass wood, and you really are fiending a fucking wood right now. However, you don't really want to get fucking absolutely blazed out of your mind, because I don't care who you are. You smoke a fucking eighth, you face that shit yourself, you gonna be fucking fried, bro. So if you're not trying to be fucking fried after you smoke a wood, well, shit, man, maybe put like 2 grams Damiana in that, maybe put like a gram weed in that, maybe put less or more of whatever, and you're chilling, man. And that's what I love to do. Even when it comes to blunts, like if I'm smoking in the like, I usually like to wake and bake, you know, but I'm not trying to get just destroyed at the start of the day, you know. I like to kind of gradually get more and more high as we go on the day. So my wake up J, man, I'm probably putting like 25% weed in that and like 75% other stuff. So if it would come down, let's say my wake up J, right? It's probably 25% weed, probably like 60-ish% Damiana, 5 to 10% mint. We're gonna get weird numbers now. It's not going to be all accurate, but I like to put maybe a hint of mint in there, a good amount of Damiana, definitely a little bit of weed in there, so I can at least feel that high, and then maybe some yerba mate and put that in there because that's actually naturally caffeinated. It's also a smokable herb I had mentioned earlier, so that that'll get you going as well. And just maybe Fronto strip, put that in there, a little tobacco action. Just start my fucking day out just chilling like that, man. And I feel more satisfied and just chilling than if I just roll at 100% weed in that J. But yeah, so I touched on Damiana. There's other shit, man. There's even like a whole subreddit for this one, Kanna. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Kanna. That actually, I don't know if it's totally non-psychoactive, but you definitely can get effects from it. I know a lot of people go into rehab and shit. Or need to stay off the ganja. You cannot smoke the ganja. You need to take a drug test. Shitty Rastafarian accent. But however, if you can't be smoking weed, Kanna's pretty cool. It's not like K2 or some shit or fucking synthetic weed, which I don't recommend at all. I do not recommend any fucking fake shit, synthetic, whatever. Kanna's pretty chill. If you're interested, go look at that subreddit or whatever. But it's like a yellow type shit, and yeah, it's kind of like a buzz. Like, I can't really explain it. It's kind of like a little chill buzz going on. But yeah, you got Damiana, you got Kanna. Oh, another thing that's great, another non-psychoactive thing. Another thing you can also make tea out of, mint. Just straight up fucking mint leaf. You can buy a QP of that shit, 112 grams on Amazon for like $10 or some shit. If you don't want to give Jeff Bezos all your money, go to like Etsy or some shit. Yeah, mint is great for flavor. It also kind of packs a little punch. Non-psychoactive, but it actually cools off the hit. I don't really like to put mint in my J's because I find it tends to canoe or just get lopsided. If you don't know what that, it kind of gets like lopsided when you smoke it. Like the ash doesn't fall all evenly. So I don't really like to put too much mint in my J. Maybe a sprinkle just to give it a little flavor, a little cooled off. But if you put it in the bong, man, I like to probably put 25% of that bong rip made of mint, and it's pretty cool. Like I said, it cools off the hit, so it's almost like a percolator in a way. It cools off the hit, and it just kind of tastes good. And yeah, I mean, just fucking mint, Another one that I wouldn't really recommend just for smoking. I still like to use it a little bit, but it's chamomile. More commonly known, used in tea and shit. It does nothing. When you smoke it, it literally does nothing. There is no effects. However, what the fucking herb was I just talking about? Chamomile, right? Yeah. So chamomile, like it doesn't do fucking jack shit to your mental state. Honestly, it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't even really taste like anything. It's pretty light smoke too. So you don't even really breathe in or out really that much smoke. It's just more of a filler, chamomile. It's more of a filler. It's like a flower. It's a yellow flower. And if I usually only use it if I'm rolling a real fat ass wood or whatever, use that Fronto leaf to make my own natural backwood. I'll throw a little bit in there as filler, a little bit. You don't want to put too much because then again it will start canoeing. But yeah, I've tried other shit like mullein. Mullein's not that great. It's really light, canoes the fuck out of it, unevenly burns whatever the fuck you put it in. It just doesn't really do much for me. I'm not really a fan of mullein. There's really no benefits for myself. And once again, I don't even know if you actually spell it that way. Mullein, or pronounce it, I mean. But another one that kind of interested me that I don't really find any effects out of it, but it's still kind of cool, Mugwort. I think this is the one that is supposed to make you dream more if you smoke it before sleep, which to me, it really does nothing. It doesn't do that. Now, maybe it's because possibly I smoke weed before bed as well, so the weed decreases the amount of dreams you have compared to the claims of Mugwort, which supposedly increase the amount of dreaming you have. And help you remember your dreams, blah blah blah. Hey man, I don't really think too much of it, but everyone's got their own opinion. You got to speak for yourself, So yeah, Mugwort's kind of chill, but Yeah, I usually use mugwort. Like if I'm trying to smoke a joint that's completely doesn't have any weed in it, and let's say I'm out of Damiana completely, I'll use mugwort as my base because it's more earthy. It's kind of more I don't know, more heavier, so it's easier to use as a base for whatever.